What's going on YouTube? Y'all know what it is. It's Wednesday and it's new comic book day with the new work schedule. I might be able to drop these videos every Wednesday, so we're going to see how it goes. So we're going to start it up from right here, you know what I mean? As always, I appreciate you for watching, for tuning in, for the subscriptions, you know what I mean? I really appreciate that. It goes a long way with the likes, the thumbs up, the comments. I appreciate it. So let's get into the video. What am I reading this week? Alright, to start you off, we got Justice League number 31, and it's titled Chaos Across Hypertime. And pretty much they dealing with this villain named Perpetua, and Lex Luthor let her loose, and her she created the multiverse, and she's trying to manipulate it to the way she see fit. But she tried this eons ago when her kids, the Monitor, the Anti-Monitor, and the World Forger, they got together, and they stopped her and they trapped her behind the Source Wall. You know what I'm saying? So now those three are down with the Justice League, and they got to try to take down their mom, which she experimented, did some things to Lex Luthor, made him like an apex human, you know what I'm saying, top of the food chain, and she combined him with the Martian Manhunter, so they're like one being. Lex Luthor, he just crazy right now, got like a little gray little skin cone to him. He kind of look deadish, you know what I'm saying, but he not. He all powerful. He doing this thing. That's what's going on in the Justice League. Next we got the Savage Avengers number 5. In this book, we got Conan, we got Venom, Electro, Wolverine, Dr. Voodoo, and the Punisher. And they pretty much in the Savage Lands. And these cult is pretty much kidnapping the vigilantes who got blood on their hand to sacrifice them to try to bring back some type of deity. We'll find out later if they succeed and if they get enough blood. They trying to work that out. That's what's going on in Savage Avengers. Next, we got Doomsday Clock, number 11 out of 12. And this is just pretty much an introduction to the Watchmen and bringing them over to the canon DC universe. That's what that book is about. Kind of disappointed in it, not in the story itself, it's just that the book has been delayed so much. This is the 12th issue, it's supposed to be out once every month. This has been going on for over a year and a half. Like, we should have been done with this. One issue comes out, like number 10 came out like 2.5 months ago, almost 3 months ago. So it's like, I got to kind of go back and reread to find out what's going on. I hate when they do stuff like that. A new book that just came out that I'm excited about, called The Legion of Superheroes Millennium. This is a little two-part introduction to they become with the Legion, and I'm really looking forward to the Legion. This is the Legion's pretty much a group of superheroes like way like thousands of years into the future, like a DC Justice League, like 1,000 years from now. You know what I mean? And they time travel, and they coming back, and they're looking for Jonathan Kent. You know what I'm saying? So we want to see how that go. They paired in the last Superman issue too. That was a dope issue. That what made me jump on that. And then we got the House of X, number 4. And what this is just a whole retelling. Not really a retelling. He's getting you ready for his own X-Men story, Hickman. But pretty much what is going on for the X-Men fans who know. For if you're not really an X-Men fan, you might not really know. The story centers around Myra McTaggart. You know what I mean? The love interest of Charles Xavier. Then we come to find out through Hickman's writing that she is actually a mutant, and she has the power of reincarnation, and every time she dies she comes back with all the knowledge that she had before. So it's like the X-Men's in the 60s happened and she died, came back. X-Men 70s happened, sort of kind of like that. And what she's trying to do is like, there's always this war between the mutants and the humans. Like, it's inevitable, you know what I mean? It's just coming. So what she's trying to do is every time she dies and she come back, she's trying to figure out different ways that maybe they can stop this war. Like, when she first was here, like right now, the way they explain in the book, she's on like her 10th life. So they showed her like through all her years going back and meeting Xavier all these different times and things like that, and how Xavier and Magneto, that didn't work, them beefing with each other. Then And another time, she tried to get them to work together. That didn't work. And now, pretty much, she's rolling with Apocalypse, and Apocalypse is running the X-Men. You know what I mean? Because the way it's going on, and that's pretty dope. You know what I mean? It's a dope story. And it's they got the House of X, and you got Powers of X, and that is pretty much 1,000 years into the future, where you're seeing the outcome of the things that she's doing now, and you seeing what she's doing back then. It's pretty dope, and they're going to all tie in. Then it's going to start off the new Hickman X-Men run. Once these issues, they both are 6-issue miniseries, so once both of them are done, we're going to be right back to some new X-Men stuff. Next up, we got Batman vs. the Ninja Turtles, number 5. This is the third time that they met together, and this one is pretty much, this story was called Crisis in the Half Shell, where Krang, he always said, like, he always lost because he wasn't part of that original IDW Ninja Turtles back in the day, since he wasn't from, I guess, Origin X, we'll call it. Since he wasn't from the original universe, is why he can't never win. So what he did was he tried to create his own multiverse, and it was pretty much a mashup of Gotham City and New York City, where, like, in this alternate universe, Batman's parents, they did die, but he was roaming the sewers by himself, and he ran into Master Splinter, and he was raised with Master Splinter and the Ninja Turtles as his brothers. You know what I'm saying? That was pretty dope. But now, like, as things is concluding and start to end, they trying to bring the multiverse back to where it was, and everybody's getting their old memories back, and everything is starting to go back to canon and how it was. But that was a pretty dope miniseries. This is the third time they did a IDW DC did a Batman versus Ninja Turtle series, and they was all good. They did the movie, and the movie was kind of a part 1, part 2 mix, but they left out a lot of key details. You know what I'm saying? It was a great movie, but to get some more info and insight, go back and catch those comics. Yo, you can get them in probably hard paperback, hardcover, or trade paperback now, because you're not going to find those issues, and if you do, they're going to be real expensive. All right, our next book we got Fantastic Four number 14, and this looks like this is going to be the start of a new story. It begins here, Point of Origin, so we're going to probably see some new stuff in the Fantastic Four origin, some little details that we might have missed that they're going to key in to later down the storyline. And what's next? We got Beware My Power. We got Green Lantern, number 11. And pretty much he's at the edge of reality, him and the Starfire. And he's like in the multiverse and fighting in different multiverse of lanterns and Green Lanterns and things like that. It's a little crazy. It's a dope story, you know. I mean, it started off a little slow, but once it picked up, it gets good. And last but not least, we got the Immortal Hulk, number 23. And pretty much the Hulk, he just dealing with, right now he's fighting Abomination, and find out, like, this is a new Abomination. It ain't the same, the old dude, military dude, I forget his name. This is like a mixture of different people in this one, and Rick Jones was part of this experiment to bring back this Abomination. You know what I'm saying? And that's what your boy's reading for the week. You know what I'm saying? So down in the comments, let me know what y'all reading, and if it's something that you're reading that I'm not, let me know. You know what I'm saying? I'll check it out, yo. I appreciate y'all for watching, baby. Till next time. Peace.